Me up.
Look, just have a seat.
It's already
not locked up. You're
it's
just
already a lawsuit,
Yes,
dog.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's already a
okay.
lawsuit.
See, man, I'm
Okay,
standing
you need
right
to
here.
leave now.
I'm not leaving anywhere.
Leave.
I'm
Go.
not leaving anywhere.
You need to
I'm
go.
not leaving anywhere.
I'm not.
2007 Jeep, not a 2016. Just so
What?
you're
Different cases, same concern. Police overreach and civil rights. A pastor detained, a journalist attacked, and a driver unfairly stopped. Each highlights the need for transparency and accountability. Law enforcement should protect, not intimidate. Understanding our rights is essential to safeguarding justice for everyone.
All right, go ahead and do what you gotta do, dog.
You
Do what you got to do. Go on and lock me up.
Look, just have a seat.
It's already
not
a
locked
lawsuit.
up. You're
It's
just.
already a lawsuit,
Yes,
dog.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's already a
Okay.
lawsuit.
Just have a seat.
All right, got me going around this place. Howdy.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Pretty good. What you doing here, man?
Water flower.
All right, they saying that is that your vehicle? It's not.
That's the neighbor's vehicle.
The neighbors.
314, I'll be on 13.
Okay.
Yeah,
You live here?
No, I don't live here.
Okay. They saying that this vehicle is not supposed to be here, and you're not supposed to be
Who's
here.
saying that?
They called about it. I don't know who called.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm Pastor Jennings. I live across the street.
You're Pastor Jennings?
Yes, I'm looking out for their house while they gone.
Okay.
Watering their flowers.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Now, do you have like ID and
Oh,
all?
no, man. I'm not going to give you no ID.
Why not?
I ain't did nothing wrong. And they did
Well,
nothing
you look.
suspicious.
Listen. I'm not saying do nothing wrong.
Doc, listen.
There's a suspicious person.
Look, I used to be a police officer in Goodwater. Don't come here with that. Okay?
Look, man, don't do this to me.
Yeah.
There's a suspicious person in the yard, and if you're not one to identify yourself,
I don't have to identify myself. It's not a stop and identify state. That guy know me. He came to my store that got broke in. I live right over there across the street. Who called y'all?
that's what we got to figure out. But
Yeah,
first,
who called?
Do you
There's a
live
black
here?
man
He
out
don't
here
live here.
warning his neighbor problems. You think
I'm not
doing
saying
something
nothing
illegal?
about.
We're only
You
here
have
to
no
protect the
right
law.
to approach me if I ain't did nothing
Hold on,
suspicious
listen.
or nothing wrong.
Listen.
Told him I'm a pastor. I pastor until I don't want to hear you.
Sir,
You want to lock me up? Lock me up.
nobody wants to lock
Lock
you
me.
up.
I'm not showing y'all anything. I'm going to
What?
continue to water
We
these
have a
flowers.
call.
I don't care who called y'all. Lock me up and see what happens. I want you to.
Hey, man, just come here and talk to us.
I'm
What?
gonna water these back flowers is what I'm finna do. Who called y'all?
Well, if you would let us talk to you, we can figure stuff out.
Are the police overstepping their authority? A pastor gets arrested right in front of his own home just for watering plants. Is this a case of racial profiling? Watch and share your thoughts.
Temple. We got one that's not listening to us. Look, man, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone, dude. Just calm down, okay?
No.
Stop.
I like this.
Okay. We're just trying to talk to you and see.
I don't want to argue with you, okay?
All right, go ahead and do what
I
you gotta
don't
do,
want to
Doc.
arrest you either.
Do what you got to do. Go on and
Okay.
lock me up.
Look, just have a
It's
seat.
You're
already
not
a
locked
lawsuit.
up, you're
It's
just-
already a lawsuit,
Yes,
Doc.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's already a
Okay.
lawsuit.
Sit down. Sit down, man. Just
Okay, let me call my wife.
you're not calling
My
nobody.
son just got racially profiled in Michigan. He's got his master's degree. He's the athletic director. 3 police profiling came in. I was ex-police officer from Goodwater. I told you I'm a pastor.
Okay, look, man.
Who called y'all?
We.
That's what I'm
I
trying
don't
to
have to
tell
ID
You
myself.
will not
I don't have to-
listen.
I have a call on you. You have to identify yourself to me.
I
You
don't.
understand what
No,
I'm
I
telling
don't.
you?
No, I don't. You wait, watch how you want. Take me down, book me. Go do what you need to do. Go do what you need to do.
I think it's
Will
gonna
you
be.
please call my wife right quick?
We're gonna wait off.
You're not-
All right. Does he have
He
permission?
lives right there.
Okay. Does he have permission here to be watering flowers?
He may because they are friends.
Okay.
And they went out of town today, so
Right.
he may be watering their flowers.
Okay.
Be completely normal.
Okay.
That's
Is
fine.
that's fine. If he would have said, "Hey, I got this," gave his identification because he's a suspicious person. He said that's not his vehicle; it's their vehicle.
We
Okay.
have a call. Like,
Yeah.
we're here
Okay.
because we're called here. I don't know who called, but somebody did.
Did you call us?
313.
Yeah, he lives right there, and he would be watering their flowers. This is probably my fault.
Okay. Do you know who Roy Malum is? That's the person that owns that vehicle.
Roy Milam.
Roy
Ask
Malum.
him who
gold
owns the
Tahoe.
house. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know who owns It's probably, it could be their
Can
vehicle.
y'all do, Mr.
Step out.
Miss Sister Connie?
Unbelievable. A pastor was arrested just for watering his neighbor's plants. Despite explaining himself, the police still saw him as suspicious. Is this racial profiling or police overreach? Watch the shocking footage and join the conversation.
And
What's wrong with you?
my cuffs a little bit tight. If y'all don't mind loosening them up.
Sure he is.
Listen to me, man. Is that better?
I was actually about to go over to his house.
Listen, let me talk to you. Who is Roy Milam? That's you, ain't it?
I'm Michael Jennings, sir.
You're Michael Jennings. Who is Roy Milam?
I don't know.
Okay, that's who that vehicle belongs to.
Yeah, that's
who
all I
lives
know.
here?
His name is Roy.
That's who lives here?
That's Roy. I call him Roy and call his wife Connie, and I've been dealing with him for 7 years that I've been living here.
They are friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you called not because of the car, but because you thought someone saw someone besides him.
Right, I didn't know it was him.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
I got to
about
keep their
that.
flowers watered. I got to keep their flowers watered
I'm
while
so
they're gone.
sorry.
You okay?
Listen.
And by the way, I won't get to come to the graduation, but we're going to get your son something.
No, don't.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen to me, man. Listen to
We
me.
are
Anytime the
actually
police come out and they say,
status.
we want to identify you, you have to identify yourself because there's a reasonable suspicion, there's a reasonable man, there's
That
a
has to
vehicle.
commit a crime.
There's a reasonable suspicion that you're here. There's not a crime.
Yeah.
If you would have said, yeah, here's my name, here's everything, we
No,
were like,
I told
okay.
him my name. I
You
don't
didn't
have to
tell me
give
your
him-
name.
I decided, he asked me who I was. I said,
You didn't give it to me when I first
Pastor
asked.
Jennings. Pastor Jennings.
That's not a name.
But
That's
still,
a pastor.
Yeah.
I need your
The way
name.
y'all handle this situation was totally wrong.
Well, listen,
You racial profile.
we're not
put it
racial
on them, but
profile.
yes, you did.
No, sir. No, sir. We're not about
I
that.
told
okay?
you I was here watering the flowers. But it's
How do I know that's the truth?
Because
Anybody
I
can,
had the water hose in my hand. I was watering all the flowers.
anybody can pick a hose pipe up.
He is going to be so pissed when I tell him I got arrested watering his flowers. 7
Well,
years
look,
we've been
look,
friends.
we got that. Look, let's sit back in here.
Okay.
You can sit down. Give me, so we can get this going on the ball. All right. What is your social?
I'm not going to give him a social.
You need to give me your social.
I give you my
Pastor.
name. That's all I'm gonna give you. You're not gonna run no 27 and 28 on me and get me in the system for no reason.
All right. What's
Hey,
your
the
name?
girl already told you who I am.
Okay. Yes.
I'm Michael
yes.
Jennings. That's all you.
Michael
gonna get.
Jennings.
Michael Jennings.
Spell your first name.
M-I-C-H-A-E-L.
A-E-L.
That's it.
Jennings.
Yes, sir.
J-E-N-N-I-N-G-S.
Yes, sir.
G-S. What's your date of birth?
11766.
1/17/66. All right. Sit in the car for me.
Yes, sir.
We'll handle this in just a
Hey, can you
second.
give me? Can you let the one that's hot?
Yeah. Will you let the window down a little bit for him? What are we gonna do with him?
You'll see the charge of, I guess, disorderly conduct, the failure to obey a police officer. He refused to give any information.
He said he's not gonna give me his social, but he gave me his name and date of birth.
Okay, and she's saying the same thing. She won't give her name.
The water was on, but I mean, all you had to do is identify yourself.
That's exactly, it.
Jesus.
And there's no problem with calling police out here. There's no problem.
313, your associate by name and date of birth, Michael Jennings, 1/17/66, returns with
Seriously? A pastor gets arrested just for watering his neighbor's plants? If the police can detain someone based on a vague suspicion, what does that say about our safety and rights? Are we really protected in our own communities? This doesn't feel like justice.
Obstruction.
Obstruction of governmental operations.
Yeah.
We're here to investigate a call, and he wouldn't give us his
Yeah.
name or any other thing. Yeah, we told him we were trying to call the owner, but still, I need his name. You know, we gotta have his name.
Yeah.
I'll take him over to the PD for you.
Yeah, I'll go get gas.
If there's no, in the bond book, if it's not listed, you just do the lowest one, the 500. I don't know if it's going to be in the bond book or not. That way we won't be overcharging or anything like that.
He seems like a reasonable, nice guy. I don't understand. You know.
He shouldn't.
To be honest with
If
you-
he's a good water policeman, he said this ain't an identifying state. Yes, it is.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if he's a pastor or if he's a pastor or not. Like, the thing is, he seems like a nice enough, reasonable guy.
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
Just talk to us, man. Like,
We don't have
Still
to
figuring out status.
clear up before we start getting calls.
I looked out the door, Daddy. I was wondering where you were.
Yeah.
I thought you was outside doing
They're
the.
trying to make me identify myself. I told them I don't have to identify myself. I have to commit the crime. She came over and told them that she made a mistake and they still want to try to do something to get an obstruction charge for me because I wouldn't listen to it.
I'll tell you what's going on, okay? And so we got a call here, okay? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll need his ID.
I'm just gonna take his ID and we're gonna.
Well, we'll just. You want us to take his whole wallet or just?
To give your ID?
I just wanted you to know who he was.
Okay.
No ID.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
If he don't give me an ID and we don't have a way to identify him, I will have to look him on John Doe. But if he's got it, then that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, he's okay. So he's been identified. He's identified himself. She's identified him and verified who he is and where he lives.
I'm the missionary, so.
But when we get here, of course, we're going to immediately investigate the call.
Yes.
Find him on scene. All he's doing is watering the plants, and that's not a problem.
What do you want? What do you want to do?
And we say, hey, sir, we have a call here.
What do you want to do?
Need you to identify yourself, please. Like, no, I'm not identifying myself. You don't have to identify me, and so on. And he began to walk away. And we wouldn't listen, he's walking away, so of course we detained him. We don't know what's going on.
Gotcha.
After that, we radioed for them to contact her, have her step out and talk to us. Well, she does tell us it's a mistake and all that stuff. But at this point, he's already collected the charge. Once we place him on arrest, we can't unarrest him. Does that make sense?
This is so simple. And the neighbor just told him this morning, please water the plants and take care of them.
He said that, but it was all afterwards. It was all afterwards.
Yeah.
And all we told him was, like, if you're here to water the plants, that's okay. Just please identify yourself, just your name, and let us call the owner. And he didn't want to do that until he caught the charge.
So what do we need to do now? He's
going to go to the Childersburg Police Department. We're going to process the arrest report. It's going to be one charge for obstruction of our investigation. He'll go to the jail. He can bond out immediately. You can get your bondsman. It'll be 10% of the bond.
So it'd be like $50.
We're not investigating a crime. We're investigating a call. And we have a right to identify anybody involved in that call.
But basically he didn't identify himself.
He's walking away and yelling at us and telling us we have no right and we have a call there. But if he wants to fight in court, that's fine.
Is it okay if I talk to him?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. That's fine.
When does suspicious go too far? A simple act like watering plants shouldn't lead to an arrest. This incident underscores the importance of knowing our rights and holding law enforcement accountable. If we stay silent, how many more innocent people will face the same injustice? It's time to speak up.
This is my scene. This is his scene.
No, you in your scene, man. I'm standing
you need
right
to
here.
leave now.
I'm not leaving anywhere.
Leave.
I'm
Go.
not leaving anywhere.
You need to
I'm
go.
not leaving anywhere. I'm not. What did you say now?
I asked you, why are you here?
I said I'm taking photos.
Okay. Are you allowed on this accident scene? That's what I'm asking you.
You're asking me if I'm allowed to be here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you think?
Okay. I need you to leave, please.
I'm not going to leave.
Mendoza, your accident scene. He's taking pictures of other people's vehicles and license plates, which is against the law.
A journalist was assaulted by police just for filming in public. Is this an abuse of power or a violation of press freedom? Watch the video and share your thoughts.
What are you doing right now?
Taking photography.
Okay. Not here. Not right now, okay?
Okay. What are you going to do if I don't stop?
Okay. Good. All I'm asking, you can do what you need to do. Just go over there.
You're not going to stop me from taking photography.
Okay. You work for the newspaper?
I don't have to work for the newspaper to take public photography.
Okay. But taking license plate pictures of license plates, you are not allowed to do.
False. It is perfectly legal to film license plates in public.
You are also by law allowed to lie to me. That's incorrect information.
No, I think you need to relearn the law on that.
You actually can, okay. And I can take all the videos of license plates that I want.
Okay. You go ahead and do that.
I will.
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you have your ID on you?
Now you're on our accident scene,
okay.
So I want you to identify yourself.
I want you to identify yourself right now.
Officer Cagle.
Badge number?
635.
And you?
Officer Mendoza, 565.
Now watch how I'm not going to give you my license.
Okay. Then I need you to remove yourself from this
I'm not going to remove myself from this accident scene.
455. I need a supervisor out here at this scene now.
You wanted to come here and intimidate me?
Sir,
let me tell you something right now.
No, sir, let me
this is not your accident scene. This is all public property, okay?
You're coming up here taking photos of pictures?
Yeah. First of all, lower your voice now.
Sir, I'm talking the same way.
No. You came here with a bad energy.
No, I asked what you were doing.
You're going to lower your voice now when you talk to me.
You sat here and said I can be wherever I want.
Anywhere I want,
okay.
Yes.
All I asked you is why you're here taking photographs of other people's property.
None of your goddamn business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you going to identify yourself since you're part of this accident now?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And why is that?
Because you are not my dad.
When did filming in public become a crime? Seeing a journalist assaulted and detained by police for simply doing his job is alarming. If press freedom isn't protected, who will be silenced next? Is this the kind of justice we want in our society?
Who do you think you are?
And you do not belong in this accident.
I can be anywhere I want.
You need to leave.
I'm not leaving.
Mendoza?
Sir.
I'm not leaving.
Just
I'm not leaving.
okay, all we're
You're not going to tell me that you're not going to intimidate me out of here.
I don't understand what the purpose is.
What is your purpose of you being here right now?
Okay, so
you have an accident scene. Go deal with it.
Okay, this accident is said and done. These records are now
Then
making.
walk away. You're dismissed. I don't need you here.
Okay, so this accident scene's over. Why are you
Then get
still
the fuck out of here. I don't need you here. You're trying to intimidate me? 2 officers with guns?
No one's touching anything on that.
Then back away, because if I had come to you this close, you'd have arrested my ass.
You're
But
already
you need to-
on our scene, which is
I
interfering
can
in my
be here.
investigation.
I'm not interfering with
Sir,
any of your shit.
You need to put your finger out of my face.
You need to back up
Okay?
for me then.
I don't need to back up. This is my scene. This is his scene.
No, fuck you and your scene, man. I'm
Okay,
standing
you need
right
to
here.
leave now.
I'm not leaving anywhere.
Leave.
Officer Johnny Cagle never announced that Reyes was even under arrest before physically attacking him.
Anywhere. I'm not.
Press freedom and civil rights aren't guaranteed. They must be defended. This incident proves how easily power can be abused. We must know our rights, challenge injustice, and demand accountability to ensure a just society.
And also the tag comes back to a 2007 Jeep, not a 2016. Just so
What?
you're aware.
Fourth Amendment violation. No, it's not. They're on the outside of the door on Jeeps.
There are vehicles that do have them on
It
the
said Jeeps.
Yeah, well, we don't know what vehicles have on the inside and outside.
Okay, I do. Someone else's. It's on the plate you ran. It's on the paper I was trying to give you. It's on the insurance I showed him. What?
It's on the paperwork you never invited for.
I'm trying to, and you just told me to get out of the car.
Lose the attitude. And let's be civil.
I am. You're the one getting me out of the car and pulling me over for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. And also the tag comes back to a 2007 Jeep, not a 2016. Just so
What?
you're aware. What's that white stuff on?
Ashes.
Just ashes?
Yeah. You want to lick it? You want to sample it?
Anything illegal in the car?
No.
Any guns?
No.
Any marijuana?
No.
Any meth?
No.
Any heroin?
No. Not
Any
unless you
pills?
put it there.
Any pills?
No. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. Nothing.
So whose car is this?
My fiance's.
Fiance.
Yeah.
What is your
My name's
fiance's
on the
name?
insurance. You want me to give you the registration, or you want to just go grab it yourself?
You want to keep up with attitude?
What? Is attitudes illegal in the United States of America or something?
No, but there's no reason to be hostile.
I think there is. I think there is a reason.
Okay.
We'll get to that
Do you mind if I
later.
grab the registration?
Anderson County, 864-260-4400.
Do you mind if I grab the registration?
No,
Out of the
I
vehicle?
guess. I mean, as long as I can watch you.
Where? That's it right there?
Yep, one of them. There's a whole bunch of them over there. So are the plates expired, or what? What is the year? I don't get it. What year is this?
What are you talking about?
Matt, you know what the year is on the date? Okay. Well, why does that say 22 on it? And you're saying it's expired?
That's what they advised me.
What do you mean that's what they advised you? 5-7-22. Maybe you should run it again. So now we're at no probable cause for this traffic stop, people.
I don't need probable cause for traffic.
Okay. Again, Anderson County Sheriff, 864-260-4400, people. It's your right to redress your grievances. Feel free. It's your right. What's your name and badge numbers?
1 Charlie 4 Papa Juliet Mike Bravo Sierra
Lena? Man, I was just talking about these cops, what, 20 minutes ago, saying how great they are? Well, I know. I was still looking for the other one. The plates are good. You got me out of the car and didn't let me get the updated one. Remember?
Tag comes back to a 2017.
Call the BMV.
34 up there, route with 33.
I didn't issue the plate.
Targeted by police for simply driving legally, a citizen is pulled over without clear justification, leading to a tense confrontation. Is this law enforcement or abuse of power? Watch now and share your thoughts.
Bravo 20 copy, Bravo 35, your Benz come back on a 2016 Cherokee to a Melissa Fryer out of Indiana, showing valid.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, and I'm waiting.
So you're not going to let me get the valid registration out for you or not? You're just going to make me stand back here and then write me a ticket for not having it? Because you made me get out and not get it? Is that the game we're going to play?
You were lawfully required to exit the vehicle without a west.
I didn't say I wasn't.
This is a warning, not a ticket, so you're welcome.
Whatever, it's still a warning.
I know
It's a
you
ticket.
appreciate it.
You're right. You're writing a ticket.
I'm writing a warning.
It's a warning ticket, but whatever, it's still a ticket.
If you want a real ticket, I can charge you about $400. But I'm going to be nice to you.
It's good, so I ain't going to pay shit in the end, but if you want to give me a warning, that's cool. And make up this shit just to try to figure out who I am and what all this is, because you already know who the fuck I am and why I'm here.
Well, if you want to keep it up, keep customer over who's going to the road, okay?
Who's going to be the complainant? You going to go find one real quick? You can't be the complainant. How do you expect me to be? You want me to kiss your butt or what? Is that really what you want? This is not cool with me. This is not cool with anybody without probable cause.
I'll tell you what, would you like to talk to the supervisor?
I don't care.
Let me grab one for you.
There's one there, and you can take all your complaints from him.
It's ridiculous. Maybe these guys are dirty. Maybe that's why I was sent here. I don't answer questions. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I know. It's total profiling. Trust me. I know exactly what it is. There's sergeants here. He pulled up, but ain't like it's going to do any good. It all goes to the top. You know, they cover each other's butts. It's called the Blue Line Gang. It is felonious action. Anderson County Sheriff's Department, 864-260-4400. Keep posting that number. That is their non-emergency hotline. Yeah, these cops he don't realize I get cops fired for a living. This is what I do for my job, is I search dirty cops and find them and get them fired. They lose their qualified immunity and then they end up working at McDonald's. Are you allowed to chew tobacco on the job? Is that okay with your policy?
Yeah.
It is?
So is there anything
tobacco products? No, we already went through this. I already answered your questions. Can I have the ticket? No, you can't search my car. Give me my warning. Let's go. I ain't got time for this. Well, whatever. Then keep being a dick. I don't care.
Do you know where?
Can I talk to your supervisor is? It's in the car.
He's right there. He would be willing to talk with you. Have at it.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good.
You
got a complaint?
Are they allowed to chew tobacco on the job?
What's the reason for the...
Well, he's chewing tobacco on the job. I don't know if he just went over there and spit it out.
Okay.
To get rid of the evidence.
Let me talk with the deputy and get the background about what's going on out here.
He pulled me over saying my plates are expired. You can see clear as day they're good.
Okay.
I can't help what the BMV gives me.
If you'll bear with me, give me 1 second.
Thank you very much, sir. He said I can look for the thing.
Yeah, you're good.
No. How far can police go during a traffic stop? A citizen is pulled over without clear justification, leading to a heated exchange. Even after presenting valid documents, the officer keeps pushing. Is this a case of power abuse or just a misunderstanding?
The valid registration for this car. It's got valid plates. It's got the BMV don't send you that unvalid. Let's see if the plates.
This is what the DMV says on the plate.
What is?
When you dispatch ran the plate.
Well, I don't give a shit what your dispatch claims.
Okay, well that's what they said.
Okay, so on the registration, the plate is 709 TKR. 709 TKR. It expires 5/7/2022. Expiration date 5/7/2022. This is ridiculous. This cop is out of his mind. Here's the valid registration that matches the plate that the BMV gave me. Valid registration. He already verified insurance. Let me know if you need anything else. I'll be more than happy to share it with you.
Okay, so like I said, I'm Staff Sergeant Stipe. Okay, I'm one of the supervisors.
Stipe, S-T-I-P-E. What's your badge number?
704.
704. Thank you.
So a couple things. Well, first of all, let's start over. What was the main complaint?
He pulled me over without probable cause.
Okay. He explained to me
he explained to me I don't need probable cause. I can pull anybody over for any reason I want. He said.
Okay.
I didn't know that's legal. Where I'm from, that's just not legal. Maybe it is here. Go ahead.
I'm trying to explain.
Well, I was trying to explain too. Now it's your turn. Feel free.
Okay. So based on what he said, there is probable cause. Okay.
Because the plate,
when he run the tag, it come back expired on a different vehicle.
Okay.
Okay. So that's probable cause to make a traffic stop. Okay.
Well, can you run it? Would you mind running it?
Why is that?
To see if it comes back on the right vehicle?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay, I appreciate that because I think he's lying about that.
Okay. Well, typically, our deputies don't lie, okay? If they tell you they stopped you for a reason, that's why they stopped you. They're not just going to make something up.
Before this happened, I thought the exact same thing about you guys.
Okay.
I would have agreed 100%.
Okay.
But now I'm kind of concerned.
Okay. Is this your...
The BMV, no, it's the person's name on there. The BMV does not issue this and that when they're wrong. You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes the DMV makes mistakes, and sometimes our dispatchers make mistakes.
Well, I'd like to figure out who it was. If you verify that with your dispatcher, I'd appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
But like I said, that's the reason that he stopped you. He was told that the tag was expired. And this is a...
So that's their way around probable cause. They can just say, dispatch issued that. Where can I get that call? The E911 traffic? Or the CAD sheets? Where can I get public records from?
So, I'm under the impression he's going to be writing you a warning ticket, is that right?
He did.
So the only paperwork that we're going to be doing on our end, and it'll be documented in the CAD tonight.
Well, I need to get this fixed, so I need to verify 100%. Is this wrong? Did they put the wrong plate on my car?
That's what I'm fixing to check on, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you'll give me this.
But what if it's wrong in your end too? Then what? I need to be able to. I need to make sure it's not. What do I do then?
That's what I'm working on.
Then I'm screwed.
Give me just a second, okay?
Appreciate it.
I'll be right back with you.
Crazy.
How do we balance safety and overreach? Law enforcement ensures public security, but unjustified traffic stops raise concerns. If a driver with valid documents still faces prolonged questioning, is it necessary or an abuse of power? Transparency and accountability are key to maintaining public trust.
Dispatch.
I ran it through dispatch.
Okay. So can I see your screen showing that it says expired?
Well, your definition would looking at your car, so you can't look at my car.
Okay, that's how it is. See, dirty cops. I'd cover that up too. I would not show you that. I'd cover that up too if I was you. I know you did. You're doing it right now. I wish this was 4K. I I can't hear you. What?
So see, I run the tag. It doesn't, on here immediately, it doesn't come back to what?
It doesn't come back saying valid or not valid?
It doesn't populate the DMV stuff in here. So when I run something, like, hey, dispatch, copy this tag, right?
Yeah.
Dispatch has their DMV.
So you called it in, not on your computer then? That's what I was asking.
That's what I said, yeah. I called it into dispatch.
Okay.
And dispatch runs it on their stuff. And pay it back on it.
Can you give me a readback on that Indiana 709 Tango G level on there?
Yeah, no, he's seen me turn in here when he was leaving. Of course, all my cameras have all this on camera. Yeah. See, he's probably calling in telling him to say that right now. Because that's not what it comes back to. He said a compass.
What is your
It's on the registration, isn't it?
Can you just tell me her name?
She just said it on dispatch too.
I'm the paranoid one, clearly.
Yeah. That's why you just made me do that. You just made me see who it was registered to, because you're paranoid thinking it's stolen or something.
Okay, did you hear when they come back over the radio?
Not really, but kinda. It was a wrong year, wrong vehicle.
Right.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she had, the first time she ran it in South Carolina.
She used to have a compass, but she don't. But it wasn't even a 17, I don't believe. Okay. It was an older compass. So that really don't make sense. But that plate didn't even come off that. That plate was issued for this car.
Okay. So what may have happened is dispatch may have made a mistake, or not dispatch, but the DMV may have made a mistake. I don't know. That's just speculation.
I just got it ran a week ago, and it all was clear and came back to the right car and everything in Indiana.
It came back expired, and then when I ran it, it came back expired.
This situation highlights the importance of citizens' rights and police accountability. While law enforcement plays a vital role in public safety, transparency and oversight are crucial to preventing abuse of power. Knowing our rights empowers us to protect ourselves in similar encounters.